to win the tournament on tiebreaks. Can the Greek Grandmaster do it? He's got the white pieces.
I think I might have called the standings early for him on. I think he's on 7 playing Wesley So.
He's on 7 in the final round playing Wesley So. Wow.
I think that's the case.
That is an exciting last round.
We'll look at that after. Theodorou, we haven't covered one of his games today, but really, really strong classical player now, about 2650, but blitz 3270, and he's playing these tournaments regularly, and he's got a lot of marquee wins. Has a pretty wide style, very ambitious. One of the players I saw that used chess.com quite a bit, especially during COVID, elevated his level, and then once he started playing classical tournaments, found success right away. But it wasn't a surprise to those that were on chess.com because he would have long matches against players like Hikaru or Nihal Sarin or you name it, and he was doing very well. So it doesn't surprise me to see him near the top. And they're playing this topical line in the Catalan where at some point, black has a worse pawn structure, those doubled c-pawns, but white's lost their nice bishop, the fianchettoed bishop, the light squared bishop. So with pieces on the board, you can see how the light squares, your king looks a little bit loose on g1 without protection. So a bit of compensation for black. The line has a decent reputation, but those are the, black's trying to use, another point of the c-file, the double pawns, is rook b8. When you have double pawns, it probably means the file's opened up, and black's going to make life as annoying as possible. And part of that is making sure it's not easy for white to just move the knight out of the way and pick up this doubled pawn on the c-file.
And he needs to win. Is there anything in the way that Theodorou is playing that is telling you that he really is playing for the win he needs?
No, I mean, I think he's an ambitious player. He's always playing for a win from my experience playing him and looking at the games. And it just makes sense. He's got white final round. He's playing the leader. This line is just double-edged inherently, even with opposite bishops. Double-edged and very interesting. So black is not in a position to just trade everything off and secure the tournament because, as we mentioned, Sindarov is up a full point on the field, so draw clinches first place. But make no mistake, white's not going to give that easily. White would like to argue in the long run that the doubled c-pawns and the a-pawn, these 3 pawns are weak pawns. They can be considered weak or, in some positions, plucked off the board. But not yet, because black is making life very difficult in terms of just trading things off.
I have been informed that Sindarov, he has won title Tuesday. He won game week 7 in this split, so just a couple of weeks ago. And this could be his second victory then. Would also be very important for him with regards to the Champions Chess Tour points. He's qualifying for the Esports World Cup. He has such a busy chess schedule, Sindarov, but I'm sure that he would make time to play the Esports World Cup. He is signed to an esports team. And the question is if he's already won the tournament because he has such good tiebreaks. But regardless of if he has or not, I'm sure he's playing for everything that he's got.
Wow.
Oh!
Repeating.
Never mind what I said.
Okay, a bit. Yeah, I mean, I thought he'd try to play on for a win, but this might secure a podium spot for Theodorou, give him some good points.